Takulandirani ku AMTV Malawi kuchimake kwa nkhani zenizeni. Ngati nkhani imeneyo kuno kulibe, dziwani kuti nkhani imeneyo ndi yabodza.
Staff management from MEC. In a special way, allow me to welcome the Chief of Defense Forces, General Dr. all senior officers from the Malawi Defense Force, the Inspector General of the Malawi Police Service, Madam Mtalimanja, your deputy, and all commissioners from the Malawi Police Service. Allow me to welcome all heads of government and departments from the government agencies. Let me also welcome the heads of diplomatic missions accredited to Malawi, ambassadors and high commissioners present here, you're welcome. The heads or leaders of observer missions present here, and in a special way, allow me also to welcome members of the press. This evening, again, I will invite the chairperson to give us an update, first in English, and thereafter in Chichewa. Madam, thanks.
Thank you, Sangwani. Allow me, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, to stand on the protocols already observed and just say good evening. As we conclude day one of post-voting day, the Commission has come again to give an update regarding results management, both physical and manual, in the spirit of transparency and also to be seen to be treating all candidates equally. The Commission will also be updating you on the complaints that we have received and dealt with so far. I'll start with an update on results management. My fellow Malawians, further to the update given in the morning, the Commission continued retrieving results physically from polling stations to constituency tally centers. As at 5 p.m., the status of retrieval of results from polling stations to the constituency tally centers was as follows. Chitipa, Karonga Town, Rumpi District completed. Nzimba District in progress. Zuzu City, Nkatabe District, Likoma District completed. Nkota District in progress. Kasungu Municipality, Nchisi, Dowa, Salima, Njinji completed. Lilongwe District in progress. Lilongwe City in progress. Ncheu District completed, but for one center. Mangochi Town, Balaka, Machinga completed. Zomba District in progress. Zomba City, Shiladzuru, Palombe, Mulanje, Blantyre completed. Blantyre City in progress. Neno completed. Mwanza, Cholo in progress. Luchenza completed. Chikwawa and Nsanje in progress. As of 8 p.m., we had retrieved 15,127 polling stations, 15,127 polling stations out of 15,148. This translates to 99.86% retrieval rate. We are remaining with 21 polling stations. Ladies and gentlemen, just a gentle reminder on the physical manual handling of the results. After capturing and summarizing at the constituency tally center, the constituency returning officer will, after receiving all the records in the constituency, take them to the district returning officer. The district returning officer will receive all the results in the respective council, draw a summary of the presidential election, and then leave for the National Tally Center to present all the physical records to the Commission. This process, as you can appreciate, will take time. The Commission will not receive incomplete results from the councils, and neither will the council receive incomplete results from a constituency. Allow us now to give a brief on the electronic transmission of the results. Ladies and gentlemen, the Commission has been receiving results in the system. These are individual records of results that are scanned at the constituency tally center. As at 7 p.m., the Commission had received 28,506 records of results from polling stations, translating into 69.1% of the total records of results that are expected to be transmitted. For the 3 elections, the Commission is expecting to receive 41,198 records of results from all the areas where elections took place. Ladies and gentlemen, the Commission wishes to emphasize that it will not start considering the electronically transmitted results until the physical results have been received from the district councils in the manner that we have explained above. For party and candidate representatives at the National Tally Center here, the Commission will make available a printed copy of each of the result sheets received from all polling stations for your own ease of reference. Be informed that such printing will only start when the district returning officers have brought in the physical records. Allow us now to address the issue of network challenges when transmitting results. Ladies and gentlemen, the Commission noted increasing media reports about network challenges when transmitting election results. We also wish to mention that we have a call center where all challenges experienced in the field are referred to for support. With technicians deployed closer to the tallying centers, the Commission has been deploying them to respond to queries, and they were able to rectify and resolve the issues. Most of the queries have been technical in nature and did not have to do with the network. The Commission is increasing monitoring of all constituency tally centers to ensure that any matters are addressed promptly. We'll now give an update on the complaints that we have received and considered this far. Number 1, we received a complaint from Mafunde Pate against Mr. Tone Ngalande, Ngwangwa constituency in Balaka. The complaint from Mafunde against Mr. Ngalande was that Mr. Ngalande was allegedly seen issuing handouts. The Commission has advised Mafunde Pate that issues relating to handouts fall under the Political Parties Act, which is administered by the Registrar of Political Parties. The complainant has since been advised to refer the matter to that office for appropriate address. Complaint by Ms. Khadija Leah Chunga, Lilongwe Kampuno constituency. Ms. Khadija Leah Chunga, a candidate in Lilongwe Kampuno, complained that her representatives or her monitors were denied access or participation at polling stations in the constituency during polling yesterday. She has since been advised that appointment and revocation of party and candidate representatives is a regulated process under the Presidential, Parliamentary and Local Government Elections Act. Presidential, Parliamentary and Local Government Elections, appointment and revocation of appointment of party and candidates representatives, regulations of 2025. The Commission sent out invitations to all candidates to provide names of their monitors well before polling date. This was done to allow for sufficient time for accreditation to address any issues that might arise during the process. The Commission has taken the position that this issue ought to have been resolved at that time when the Commission was processing the appointment of monitors. Complaint number 3, Ms. Winnie Chikwaya against Mr. Martin Luka in Dowa Central constituency. The complaint alleged a number of electoral misconduct against Mr. Luka. The Commission resolved that the complaint on distribution of handouts in any form during a campaign falls under the mandate of the Registrar of Political Parties, and therefore the matter may be referred to that office. There was also a complaint of falsely attributing maize distribution to the Department of Disaster and Management Affairs, which bordered on corruption. Accordingly, we have recommended that the matter be reported to the Anti-Corruption Bureau for appropriate action, being the institution that is vested with power to investigate matters resting on corruption. With respect to allegations of campaigning outside of the official campaign period, the complainant has been requested to provide supporting evidence to enable the Commission to consider how best to address the issue. Then there was a complaint by Ms. Lesi Mauluka against Mr. Benex Mwamlima of the Malawi Congress Party, candidate for the parliamentary election for Nzuzu City Southeast constituency. The complaint alleged that Mr. Benex Mwamlima was issuing handouts and that he physically assaulted a group village headman and confiscated his phone handset containing the evidence relating to the issuing of the said handouts. It was also alleged that Mr. Mwamlima assaulted some other 8 people who have not been named. The Commission has considered this complaint and observed that the issue of handouts falls again under the Political Parties Act. Therefore, the complainant has been advised to lodge this complaint with that office for redress. On the issue of assault, the Commission observed that this is a criminal offense and ought to be reported to the Malawi Police Service for prosecution. Allow us to remind all stakeholders about the submission of complaints. We wish to remind all electoral stakeholders on the need to submit complaints in writing, because the Commission will not respond to complaints raised through the media or social media or indeed any other form apart from written complaints. We have set up structures at each constituency tally center and district tally center, including right here at the National Tally Center, for stakeholders to file their complaints. This is how complaints ought to be submitted, and the Commission is going to consider every complaint lodged in that manner. For complaints pertaining to other issues and needing the redress of the Commission, we advise again that they should be submitted in writing to the CEO through ceo@mec.org.mw or hand delivered to our head office at Chisanko House. We wish to emphasize that complaints submitted through WhatsApp, voice notes will not be entertained. If delivering by hand, the document will be duly acknowledged with a date and timestamp for future reference. This will help us to maintain proper records of correspondence and to ensure that all matters are addressed systematically and in accordance with the law. Those submitting complaints should ensure that the complaint contains enough details and evidence for the Commission to easily follow up and act on the matters raised. I thank you for your kind attention. God bless you. You allow me now to make the same.
Osaiwala kupanga subscribe ku channel ya AMTV Malawi.